Sorry, I just got a bit of hair on my face. Press record. Um, Hello, it is vlog 37. I've got my stuff up on the other screen. Don't worry about that. I had to have a look because I couldn't remember off the top of my head what it was. But anyway, this is vlog 37. My room is as messy as ever. I still cannot be bothered to tidy it up. It's only really a temporary room anyway. It's kind of every year. Um, so really, what is the point if it's not permanent? That's my way of thinking about it. I've only just got up about an hour ago, done housework since I got up, and then I basically put on Kerbal Space Program, and then it crashed about 5 minutes away because I am doing an unstable heavy mod pack on it, and which is why you're not ever going to see, never going to see a playthrough of it. Even after university, I'm not going to do a playthrough of it because it is so unstable. In one day of doing it, I usually get about 4 or 5 different different crashes. I could show you the whole file of whole long list of crash reports which I've got. Basically, if you put it the folder of Kerbal Space Program. Basically, the Kerbal Space Program gives you an entire new folder for each and every individual crash report that it does. So whenever it crashes, it gives you a crash report telling you what's wrong with the game. I know exactly what's wrong with the game. The mods don't exactly talk to each other very well. And also, it's right at the very limit of the available RAM that it has. And I don't know how to change it. So, yeah. Basically, if you put it on full screen, it takes up about 3/4 of the screen when on list, which is what I tend to put my stuff on because it's easier. Anyway, yeah, vlog time. Not really much has happened this week. Sorry, I'm really itchy. Um, yeah, yeah, not much. I've been ill over the weekend. Had a almighty cough, so didn't get any vlog over the weekend when I legitimately did. Well, Saturday. Okay, I forgot Saturday. I got a bit distracted Saturday, but Sunday could have done Sunday, but I was coughing all the time. It was a pretty loud cough, and it was really chesty stuff. So yeah, didn't do one there because not. It's not that it's weird. It's just I don't particularly want you to really feel it because basically it's not exactly something which is very good. If you get what I mean, it's not particularly something you want to hear. So delay it 2 or 3 days, and same thing, really. Uh, got a birthday party in this house this weekend, so no vlog this weekend, no way. That'll be delayed till Monday again, uh, because yeah, there's going to be other people in the house. I don't particularly want to, as I quite often do. I don't particularly record other people. Yeah, a friend of mine was talking to me over the weekend and talking about vlogs and stuff. Well, basically, he was saying, well, why don't you take it out and do it on your phone and things like he does, because he's a vlogging channel as well. Um, he's I cannot pronounce his name. I'll link it in the description, but I just physically cannot pronounce his name. I'm sorry. Uh, Not 100% sure if he'll be watching this, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's a vlogging channel, and he does phones about in the shops and things and stuff like that. And I don't do that because I'm not designing this channel to be primarily a vlog channel. It is primarily a gaming channel, but I haven't been available to do games recently because of university, which is why I've gone to vlogging to say, yeah, this channel is still alive. I'm still doing something, but not what I want to do on it because of other things. yeah, still ill at the moment whilst taking this, but I'm not coughing and I'm not sneezing. I'm not got a blocked nose yet. So get this over and done with in this short amount of time that I have before I then go back to being having a blocked nose, not talking properly and stuff like that. I'll be fine. Don't worry. It's just a cold. I get this literally every single year at this time, but it is starting to come off. Oh, what else? I don't. Before I started, I did think of something to say, and you know when you just go straight onto it, you go, I can't remember what that was. I was going to do something, and I just physically cannot remember. That's exactly what I just feel now. Because I don't script this. I don't write notes down. I don't do anything. My blue headphones are here. I get one comment every single time, either on my Twitter or on the YouTube, on the channel, say "Cool headphones, bro," by a friend of mine called Hamid. It's always a treasure trove if he's done it in the comment section. But yeah, I've got long hair, got my blue headphones, got a black jumper. This is stuff happening. Yep, I don't know what to say. This week, I want to get into the lab to do my dissertation, so I might be on Instagram a lot this week, taking photos of the very expensive equipment that we're using and the very expensive equipment that we're not using but is in the same room as what we're doing. So might do a bit of photographs there. A friend of mine's birthday tomorrow, just because getting notifications from Chrome up of my mentions, because that's what I've set up, because then I don't have to physically look straight at the computer, straight at TweetDeck every single time. I just get notifications on when I play full screen games and stuff. No, when I'm not playing not when I'm playing full screen games, because it kind of doesn't work that way. I have no idea why. But when I'm playing like not full screen games, but when you click full screen on a window, stuff like that still comes up, and I don't have to physically look over to my second monitor to see. But anyway, I remember what I was going to say. I keep getting blue screens. Literally started happening a few days ago. Haven't actually installed anything in the last few weeks. Not even automatic updates. Don't get them because I know how to stop them on Windows 10. So I don't even get them, but then just suddenly start getting blue screens. Blue screen of death. Fortunately, I only get it when I'm playing Minecraft, and that automatically saves, so I think it's something to do with that. But I'll get in contact with Windows and see what's happening, because I take a photograph of every single time that it happens, because it gives you a QR code and it gives you information of what is actually going wrong. But when you actually put it into where it tells you to go to the link which it gives you, it just says, have you tried restarting? It's just, no, that's not it's stuff that is obvious anyway. And it's first things I would do before even going to that place. So I got a QR code. I got the exact thing that's gone wrong, apparently. So I get in contact with Windows when I can be bothered. Stuff. And hopefully do that. A friend of mine, whilst talking about Minecraft, was thinking about doing a there's somebody upstairs. I could hear him smashing about stuff. But a friend of mine was going to do a playthrough with me on one of the modded Minecraft things, but we don't have a server. Neither of us have a server to go on. So it depends what happens next year to find out what I'm doing, and maybe even be able to host a server if possible. I do not know. Haven't looked into it. Literally just off the top of my head whilst I'm talking. But yeah, that might happen next year, because I should be out of university next year and can go back to normal gaming videos, weekly gaming videos. Videos. I like that word, videos. Anyway, have a good week. I hope I'll see you Monday, because again, Saturday and Sunday will be busy party in the house. I'm not going, but it's going to be here. So have a good week. See you on Monday. Goodbye. Bye.